Hi everyone, it's Cindy, and it's 5 o'clock in the afternoon after I just did my last video, and I pulled some more things to make some pockets with. I did go ahead and put a few tags in the pockets we'd already made. Just some things I think I'd shown you earlier or in some other video. I like this one's a peach. Remember I was debating about that color? Well, I found a tag that had that color in it, so that worked out well. And let's see, there's a stick there. Didn't put anything in that one yet. I think, I'm not sure where else I put ones in, but we'll find them as we glue these other ones in. So anyway, I pulled a few things, took a picture out of a book. Think I'm going to use it, but I'm backing on some, we might as well just do it instead of talk about it. It's pretty thick, but just to give it just a little bit, another layer of thickness, I'm going to put it on some book page. And this is pretty fragile book page, so I don't really have much use for it other than this. So, you know, I do think I want to sew around this before I put it in the book. And it might help to cut it out. Oops, dropping stuff. So I will check to see. Yes, it's definitely too wide. Paper trimmer, cut off a little bit. I guess I should measure. I did measure. What was it? I had to know it for the pages. This is a funky ruler. Okay, it's about 5. Okay. So that's 5. I'm going to trim this off a little bit here. My blade is so dull that I am not getting another one. I'm going to get a different trimmer instead. Okay, that's fine. Okay, so anyway, back to work on this. Just gluing it on there, I'll trim it out and then sew around it. So I don't necessarily need to glue it right around the edges, of course. Okay, I will stitch around that and then I'll glue it in as a pocket. This is a card, you know, greeting card. I thought I would glue it on like a pocket and then you can lift it up and you still have all this writing space. So, and it is really bright white. So just maybe tone it down just a little bit. I don't want to make it too grungy. I will say, earlier in the day, I talked about my softball team playing in the final game. Well, they won, so now they are the champions, world champions, college women's World Series champions. So excited about that. So in order to work off some of the excess energy I have, I came in here. Okay, this has like a lime green bird in it, so I had this lime green trim. I thought I'd just go over where it says many thanks. Just a simple little touch, but adds a little something. But I don't want it to be real thick because if you flip this up to write on it, you don't want to have a big bulky something there in the way. Trim that off. This is part of my determination to use up trims and laces that I have in my stash. Don't ever seem to use. I could cover up for being so nice, but I don't know if I will or not. So this may be too wide. Let's see. Find a place to put it. Oh yeah, it's going to be too wide. Ooh, but not if I put it on that page. Maybe just a smidgen. Just a smidgen. Okay. Yep, glue it in there. This is a writing page though. But it's probably the only page wide enough, so I'll put it at the front of this signature. Yes, we will. Okay. We had about a month or two, it was more like 2 months, I think, of rain here. It would barely almost get dried out, and then here would come inches more rain, and it finally, just overnight, I think, decided it's going to be summer. I mean, when you're not in Oklahoma and you're not using your air conditioner at the end of May, it's not normal. So, okay. So now that can be a crooked pocket. A straight one way. I guess I didn't. Oh, there it goes. A pocket behind and then writing space underneath it. Okay. This is just one of those business envelopes that you collage around. And I did several of those. And I just grabbed this one. I added this bluebird to the corner. And I looked at some of my ready-made tags to see what would look through here, what would be a good view through here, and so far this is the best I had. Got a bird there, but I do have a body there with no head, but for now that's will work, and we'll just go ahead and put it in the journal. Maybe somewhere in the back of the second signature. Let's see, I think I might put it right here on this old typewriting page. Just going to put it way down on the page since it's a tall pocket. And I was going to put piece of lace or something on the top of that tag so it would, well, I grab hold of it. I'm squishing it at the back. I'm holding on to it at the bottom of the page. Okay, so just a little lace so it can be pulled out of there. Here's a piece right here. Up a little bit. Okay. I'm just going to stick this out the top right now until it dries. Okay, this piece of paper keeps getting in the way. I had pulled this and I thought that would make a great pocket too. I folded the paper over, and because you see how brittle that book page is for that bird book, and I think if I glue it together it will be strong enough. But it's going to be too big, but let me just glue it in the center to keep it together while I trim it. I'm going to trim that off anyway. Okay, 5 inches. It's got a line here where the page ended. It's like where they cut off the picture, so I think I'll just cut down that line since it's there anyway. And see what we're left with. A little over 5, so we'll just cut just a 1/4 inch off on this end. Oops, and that may be too wide still because I think that 5 was what worked on that signature page, signature cover page. The 5 worked on that. So I'm not sure it will work on another page. Guess I glued that too much. Okay, let's put this on this music. Let's see how it fits on that. Okay, it's going to be just a smidgen too big, so I'm just going to trim it off real quick with my scissors. just a little bit more. Then, I was going to wonder before I put it on if I wanted some sort of decoration. Using up trims. Don't know what I've got. I've got everything so buried I can't see what I've got. Oh, I know what I've got. How about some washi tape? All I could find that had birds on it was this right here, but I guess that's all you need, really. This little piece of washi tape up there. Just seems kind of plain. Maybe if I rounded the corners. It's a little better. I'm thinking this lace, I thought it was brown at first, but I think it's navy and tan. Or maybe some this crochet on there. Get this all wadded up. It's got a little bit of peach in it. It's too heavy. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and glue it in as a pocket, and I can always add something to it later when inspiration hits. It's still just a lovely picture. I guess I could stitch around it. I just don't know how that would hold up. The paper. Pretty fragile. Slip that down in there now. I had pulled up some of these, what I call messy journaling spots, and I was thinking I had some big areas, say for instance here, that can be covered up. I've got one skinny enough. That would work pretty good. Just a little bit smaller. It's not as wide, but it's longer. It's too wide, I think. That one might do it. Okay, up there. And I could put a little bird on it. Got a page over here. Bird on it. Just tear around this. This was a really good book because the bird images were small and it tells what kind of bird it is. Okay, somewhere I have an anchor. Wonder what I did with it. It's probably something that's fallen off my desk. I just hear one crash after another. Well, I had a hard time finding that one at first. Yep, see what I mean? Stuff keeps falling. I'm just still not completely settled in, and I just want to get busy doing stuff, and the more I pull out to work on, the worse the problem gets. But let's face it, it's never going to be perfect. Okay, we'll just put that yellow shafted flicker there in the corner. is just a piece of paper I like the color of, and I just took it to my sewing machine and did messy stitching around it. And sometimes that's just a great way to use up some thread you may not like, and some scrap paper or color paper that you think you might like. My chair keeps slipping away from me. So I also can do something with this pocket here. Let's get this in place. I think I'll try to find, not right now, but before I do another video, my clusters. There's a bag of them around here somewhere. That might be nice to put one here, and then I could put one of those little birds from like that one or something on as a focal point on the cluster. So, okay, that's that. Now I have a couple more pockets waiting here. I had made this one. The children's book page, I think it was, or bird, no, it's probably from this same bird book. Anytime the picture's at the bottom, you can make an envelope out of it. Yeah, because that way, when you fold it, the picture's on the top flap and your words would be going the right way. So I always look for those sorts of pictures. So all this needs is some glue. And I'm going to glue it on the book, and that should make it pretty stable. And once again, it can be decorated here. I think I'll just use some of this washi, which I don't have my glue stick out, so I'm just going to run some. I didn't do this earlier, did I? Run glue there. A simple little decoration. Okay, I could put this other little green. My bobbin wasn't great. My bobbin was better there. Just a small Missy journaling spot, so it makes a great label. Finally got a new computer. I don't know if I mentioned that or not. I think I did. But it talks to my phone. It's so nice to have a computer that talks to my phone. Because my other one, it would not talk to my phone. So I'm able to switch the videos over to my new computer and have it upload. So my whole day isn't sitting around waiting for one video to upload before I can film another one. So that's why I'm in here again. Today, oh yep, that's right, I had this blue lace because I was going to put it here. It's a little bit, you know, blue in the water, and I got a little bit of blue lace here. Let's get a bad spot there, so it's a good place to cut it off. So I'm going to put it under the flap. Don't think it matters which is wrong side or right, because you're going to see both sides. Cut straight. There we go. Okay, so this one is absolutely too wide. I know that. Yep, I do. So I'm going to put it in there sideways. There's no reason I can't. As a matter of fact, I think I will make it a belly band. So I can put it here like that. Hopefully you can see. And stuff something sideways, and you open it up and you have an envelope. That's what we're going to do. one's ready to go. And then, okay, I have one more I want to work on. It is a yellow envelope, and I don't want the full height of it. I don't want the full width, so I'm going to do it this way, and I'm going to cut it. Let me glue it shut first. And then maybe not quite, a little more than halfway, because I wanted to put this little lace there, that little ad for, what's it for? Who knows? Can't read it. And then like that maybe, and then the red shafted flicker. We've had the yellow one, now the red one. I should have put the yellow one on this, right? So I'll maybe cut it off like 1.5 inches. So we'll just do that. Get it out. I've seen those people with those small guillotine trimmers, and I'm like, oh, I would like that if I didn't already have 3 guillotine trimmers. I did say to my husband the other day, this one is leaving because it doesn't cut well. So I've already got 2 more. So oh, that is not straight at all. But I can absolutely see the benefit of just reaching over there and grabbing that small guillotine, because I definitely love cutting with the guillotine more than I do a regular trimmer like that. So it might be something in my future. And this is a piece of a larger yardage of lace. I just cut this medallion out. Okay. All right, so we're going to ink it. And might cut out a little divot. If I could, yep, right here. Oops, you know, I started saying I should have done that before I glued it shut, but that wouldn't have mattered. I have a smaller conch. Do I need it? No, not necessarily. I can get it straight. I need 3 hands. Okay, there we go. I have no idea if that's centered or not. Not too bad. Not perfect, but it'll work. Okay, I need to glue that down. Just a little piece of the flap is sticking up. Okay. Okay, I have no idea where we're at in here about which side's got more. I want to say the front of the second signature needs more. That's not too bad. Put that on the back. Maybe we'll put it right here. This is just from an old 5-ring binder that was on decorating. I just wanted the binder. So glue this on, and I'm sure this video is probably pretty long. So we will stop here, and I will see you in the next part, or I will do a count of where we are on the pockets, how many more we need, see what we can do, and then I will see you guys next time. Anyway, thanks for watching. I appreciate all you guys. Bye.